te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey.
And this is the rubber match. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, John Means. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think, they could move through a ball game. And
this ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
To the right side, steps on first for the out. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hammered, base hit. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 3 for 10 in the series so far. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Wheeler with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Ground ball to Bohm. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Next to hit, Will Brennan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there and just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jose Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. With the shift on, hits right into it, sends it to first, and Ramirez. Second inning set to go, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He swings and fouls one off. Realmuto launched a homer in his most recent game. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm, 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. This to third. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas now at the plate. And a foul ball. Means 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Up the middle. That's a hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. Grounded out his first time up. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone. His second homer of this series, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. Out to center. Thomas should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kepler makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Bo Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Lane Thomas. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 strikes.
Two outs. This one smoked out to left. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Means back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas sizing this one up, makes the grab, 1 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. Chopped left side. Ramirez. And that is that. Phillies down. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Brian Rocchio. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the play. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Fly to center his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty. And here comes Alec Bohm. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounds one to short. Rocchio. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Manager out of the dugout. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Ben Lively.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Squirts away a little bit. To the right side, Arias. To first, that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam!
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Brennan gets his lead at first with nobody out. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's the Guardians DH, Jhonkensy Noel. That's through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Manzardo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Called strike right there. The Phillies leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cleveland, ready now for the 5th inning. Trey Turner now. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. Thought the city overall supported the event really well. To second, pulls him off the bag. 2 on, 1 out. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Castellanos swings, drills one to center. That's going back. Back some more. It's a bomb. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Manager out of the dugout. 1 out, base is empty. Max Kepler at the plate. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Alec Bohm digs in now. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard, caught in a rundown now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hit in the air, left field. Kepler. 1 away. Here's Lane Thomas. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Right through there for a strike. Arias goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still 8-0. Junis back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Paul Sewald getting loose out there. Stephan getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the batting order turns over. Bryson Stott the next to hit. That one drilled left field and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Turner now. Slider right there. Turner with another scorching run of play lately. next offering is fouled back.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stop off of first with 2 away. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 10-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Schwarber with some impressive production lately. Here's a high chopper. Ramirez on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, saying in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Phils up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rojas under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
2 out, space is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Foul ball there. That one down the line. And that chance handled. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now batting Max Kepler, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. The relay, and in there with a double off the wall. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Boom. Has to step out of the way for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brennan makes a nice running catch. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw into third. Around second now. Going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Kyle Mansardo getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rojas sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw in.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Naylor in the box again. Takes a strike. That one the other way, and foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Headed towards the corner. Castellanos on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Castellanos snags it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Back to the top of the order. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and they get Turner for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second. So they turn to their closer, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brian Rocchio. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more.
Stop. Over to Turner for one. Double play. They can't seem to break. We go to the 9th, and now here is Harper. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Up the middle, Rocchio. Slings to first, and Castellanos is out. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. on the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And there's 2 down. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road.